Okay, final assignment for today is vocabulary 1. You will have at least 10 vocab words this year. The theory is we want depth, not breadth, which means we want to have a lot of exposure to the same vocab words so they become part of your repertoire without throwing 8,000 vocab words at you for every single text. So the words that I chose are words that I've seen a lot in my own reading that I feel are kind of higher level vocab words. We call them tier 2 words. So tier 1 words are kind of all those words everyone knows. Tier 2 words are a little more difficult words, and then tier 3 words are content specific words. So words like hyperbole, onomatopoeia that people in English would know, but people maybe outside of that domain wouldn't know. So we're focusing mostly on tier 2 and some tier 3 words in our vocabulary instruction. So words that are important in everyday life, but a little elevated. So our first 2 words are myriad and incredulous. I've given you the definition and examples of each. If you were in class, I would have them posted and have you copy them just so you get that multiple exposure to the word. So studies show that you have to hear a word about 25 times. So, well, be exposed to the word. So either hear it, read it, or use it yourself at least 25 times before it becomes part of your knowledge base. So our goal is that we're exposing you to these multiple times. So you seeing the definition, myriad means a countless or extremely great in number. And 2 examples, you will already have 3 exposures to that word. So we're just hoping through repetition, you'll start to know the words and be able to use them in your own language or speech. So myriad is interesting because it can be an adjective or a noun. So as used as an adjective or descriptive word, it would be, you would say something like, there are myriad stars in the sky. So it's describing the amount of stars that you would see, and therefore it's a descriptor or an adjective. You can also use it as a noun. In the noun version, you always would use the phrase a myriad of. So in this context, it says a myriad of computers were connected in the network. Sounds very relatable right now using virtual teaching. The second word is incredulous. It means unwilling or unable to believe something. This makes a lot of sense to me because it sounds like the word incredible. And incredible is a very overused word, but basically when we say something's incredible, you're saying like it's so grand or great that I can't believe it. So incredulous is very simple to that. And the example is Mrs. Rosen took on an incredulous tone when I told her I didn't do my homework, which really isn't true because we haven't had much homework, but nice little example. Again, that is an adjective, so it's describing my tone. So what you'll do each week for vocab or whenever we have vocab, I don't know if it'll be every single week, but generally that's what we try for in the classroom, is you'll be given 4 or 5 question stems that you have to answer. And the directions say that you need to answer each question or phrase in complete sentences, and you need to use the vocabulary word in each response. So, number 1, for example, says, I have myriad problems, and this is one. So you would respond with something like, one of my myriad problems is, and then tell me one of your many problems. Now you might be like, I don't have many problems. I don't have a problem. That is when you fake it till you make it. Okay, come up with one. So again, number 2, if you could have a myriad amount of anything, what would you want? You need to answer in complete sentences and use the word. So if I could have a myriad amount of anything, I would want to have. Number 3 says finish the sentence, so you do not need to rewrite the full sentence. You just need to complete it. And then number 4 says explain which would make you feel more incredulous if Justin Bieber became president or Kanye West. So again, answer in complete sentence and use the word incredulous in that. Again, the goal is that you're having those multiple exposures to the word by typing and retyping. If we were in class, what we would then do is share out some of your sentences for participation, because I'm big on participation. So if we have time at the end, I'll probably ask some of you to share your responses. That way you're also hearing the word and getting hopefully those, 3 or 4 of those 25 exposures we need in order for you to remember the word.